This YouTube channel, as it is, exists for whatever reason it exists for. You know, it doesn't really matter, but it's going to contain some gags that I hear around the traps, you know. And one I heard, the best gags are the ones that aren't even gags, you know, that they come across as gags to me. Yeah, and I heard one on the BBC World Service a couple of nights ago, and they were interviewing some people who had had tests for antibodies against COVID-19, you know, and they had a bloke on there, and he came across to me a little bit like Hyacinth Bouquet's husband, if you know him, you know. Anyway, and they asked him, you know, because this was the moment when the envelope was going to be opened, like at the Academy Awards, you know, and they said, do you think it's going to come up positive? Do you think you've got the antibodies? You know, because I think it's good to have the antibodies, you know. It means you've had the virus, but you haven't got it anymore, and there might be a slight chance that you've got more immunity. Maybe not, you know, it really doesn't matter. The point is, they said, do you think you've got the antibodies? And he said, oh, I feel rather certain that I do, actually. And they said, all right, and why do you think that is, you know? And he said, well, you know, my wife has had all the symptoms, so we're fairly sure, well, she's certain that she's had it, you know. And he was indicating all the symptoms, you know. And what's more, you know, and she says that I've given it to her. So yeah, I haven't had any symptoms, but I think I've given it to her. Well, that's what she says anyway. Anyway, so they said, all right, let's open the thing, and they said negative. And he said, I feel very surprised about that. Do you know that kind of woman or man? This case may be. I'm listening to a book at the moment, Three Men in a Boat. You know, I think it's from about 1880 something. It's pretty funny. It's a bit of a struggle, because I keep losing concentration while I'm listening to it. But there's a bloke near the start of that. One of the three men in the bloke. He's like that. He reads something in a medical journal or something, and instantly he's got it. So I think this man who is reminiscent of Hyacinth Bouquet's husband, his wife has got that too. Yeah. If she was a bloke, you know, she'd get morning sickness.